Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. A little something different today. It's not a reaction, but as you're watching this video, it's my birthday, so I thought we'd do something a little different. I thought we'd do some Q&A because I posted that on my community tab a couple of days back. But the funny thing is that I got questions from all over the place, from different places, but I'll cover them today. And yeah, it lets you guys know a little bit about myself because I sort of appear out of nowhere on YouTube and people don't know who I am. So I think it's important for reactors to have some form of transparency and communication with their viewers or their community. Yeah, so there's not a lot of questions, but let's get to it. A regular on this channel. Ravi, what country are you living in? Do you do music for a living? If not, is it an interest or passion of yours? Where have you traveled and where would you like to go? Sending happy birthday wishes from Washington State, US. Thank you, Elisa or Eliza. Which country am I from? Yeah, I don't talk about it much, and people kind of get confused with my accent. I am from Singapore. I'm Singaporean, and yes, I do music for a living. I produce songs for commercials, creators, YouTubers, streamers, animations, and some indie games. Nothing big. And also, I do a little bit of voice acting. I don't travel much, but I've been to Indonesia, Australia, and Japan. Where Where would you like to go? I would like to definitely go Japan again. Switzerland, somewhere in the States. I do not have a preference. London. I want to go to Camden Market. I want to go to see the Big Ben. I want to have a big English breakfast. Yeah. I don't know. I used to have a lot on my list, but over the years, it has been shrunk down. But preferably somewhere colder than where I am right now. It is hot every single day where I am. So yeah, somewhere preferably cool. All right, this is from my Instagram. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed me on my Instagram, you might want to consider doing so, cause that's where you'll find more music covers. I don't know. There's something for everyone there, and if nothing, there's a way. That's the way to communicate with me there. So, hey man, I've been meaning to ask you, but I'm not one to comment on YouTube. Understood? I've got 3 questions. Do you do your own music? Why did you start a reaction channel? How many instruments do you play? Thanks for your reactions. I don't have anything original right now. Maybe down the line, maybe in the future, I do music for others, but not for myself. For now, if anything music related, I'll be doing like covers and all. Why did I start a reaction channel? For two main reasons. First reason being I want to explore more styles and more genres, because before this I was like stuck in my own bubble. I was like in a rut. It's just rock and heavy metal, but I want to explore my options. I think as a musician, it's important to explore more genres, more styles. If anything, is knowledge. You can have a niche, but you should be able to understand how other styles work, how other genres work. Yeah, it's just to expand your repertoire. And second reason being that how when you hang out with your friend or your family member and they show you new music from Spotify or YouTube, and it's always not the right time. It's always an inappropriate time. So you couldn't focus. So I think that's my main drive to start a reaction channel, because over here you guys give me some new suggestions, new music, and I sit down here and I actually could focus and listen to it. Unlike when I'm outside. So yeah, those are the two main reasons for it. And how many instruments do I play? I play mainly guitar, bass, drums, and piano or keys. I really want to learn a new instrument, but I scared I couldn't commit to it. This is from my email. Happy birthday, Rivi. Question: You've talked about mental health in your videos before. Do you still struggle with yours? Kathy: Yes, of course. It's a daily battle for me, and it's much more harder as a musician. It can be anything to do with your craft. Because as for me as a musician, you're creating something, right? And creating something, it requires you to become vulnerable, because the process of it involves you being vulnerable, and you're putting your stuff out there for people to see. So you're always trying to anticipate the worst, and you are in your own head most of the time. Even when it's not related to music, I still struggle with it. But over the years, you kind of learn how to uh, mitigate it a little bit, handle it a bit better. But I've learned that you should surround yourself with people who will clap for you the loudest, and maybe spend lesser time on the internet, because people can be really mean on the internet. And you can be the most hardworking person, you can be the most creative person, you can be the most positive person, but human beings have that ability to turn something positive into negative, and that ruins you. But you try your best. Hi Rivi, not sure if you read this, but do you have any Patreon? Not at the moment though, cause I don't know what I could offer to you guys for the Patreon. Maybe down the line, if I ever come up with one, maybe you can give me some suggestions what I could do for you guys. But if you're asking, if there's any way to show some love or extra support to the channel, I do have a buy me a coffee link. No obligations, of course, and I've never used that before, so I don't know whether you have used that before. Uh, but other than that, it's just liking the videos and viewing the videos with me. I think that's the most important thing for a reactor. Just joining. Hello from the UK. I get notified whenever you upload, and I always look forward to your RAN reactions. Do you plan to do any live streams in the future? Reactions or just playing music? Love your commentary and sensitivity in your reactions. Thank you for taking the time, Sandra. No, thank you, Sandra, for taking the time to join my RAN reactions. You're a true renegade. And yeah, I do plan on doing live streams down the road. I think I've talked about this before, but music wise, it's a little bit tricky though. I've always wanted to live stream me playing music, have a proper set list, and you guys could request songs. But music content can be really tricky on YouTube and Twitch. So I gotta figure out a way to actually do that, and I need to get some gear for it. But that has always been one of the things I wanted to do, live stream. I think it would be fun. If you guys are interested in it, maybe you can give me some suggestions. I'm open to it. Hi, bro. Favorite album growing up? See you in the next Electric Callboy reaction, Joseph. Favorite album growing up? I would say Meteora by Linkin Park. That was peak Linkin Park for me. That was when I fell in love with Chester, and that was the turning point for me. That's where I started listening to heavier songs. But there's a lot of great albums during that era, but Linkin Park Meteora was the one for me. It was so well produced, and Chester's vocals was crazy in that. And yeah, I love it. I think Meteora will be my childhood favorite album. Hi, what is your process for breaking down songs? Do you analyze the melody, structure, and composition first, or just straight from impressions? Also, how many guitars do you have? Thanks. Here's the thing though, don't think I'm qualified to break down or analyze any songs. Um, I think there are a lot of creators out there, or reactors out there who are much more qualified than me. One being like, charismatic voice. I think her name is Elizabeth. I like her. Uh, but yeah, to me, when I listen to a song, I will say what comes to my mind and what sticks out for me. So I think it's the latter, which is first impressions, because I would comment on things that is within my knowledge. But other than that, I don't really have to break it down if I don't need to. Yeah. How many guitars do you have? I have one, two, three, four electric, one acoustic, one bass. Yeah. I'm not really much of a collector, but all these guitars that I have, I actually use them for my work. So it has a purpose. It's not just me collecting guitars. I do have some dream guitars and all, but but that's it. That's for the future. And that's it for the questions. So, the main purpose of this video, I just want to thank you all for the ongoing love and support that you've shown to this channel, even in the slightest way. I think birthdays are all about reflections. At least that's how I see it. Initially, I had a lot of doubts because I'm not the most social person. And I know that about me, and I know it's something that I need to work on. And this is a small channel, but this helps. What I want to know from you guys is what else can I do for you? What do you want more from this channel? What other types of content interest you? What else you want me to react to besides music? And what can I work on to improve? Sound it off in the comments. Let me know personally if you want to, and we'll see what we can do. But it has been a great journey so far, and I want to continue. So I guess that's all I want to say for this video. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me yap. And yeah, I hope you guys are well and safe. And I will see you in the next reaction. Take care, guys.